Chelsea back. We want our 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 Chelsea back.
Hello and welcome to another Chelsea chat. And yesterday it was Chelsea 2, Brentford 0. I don't know how. Do you? I honestly don't know how. As always, I watched the game again this morning. Firstly, well done to the protesters before the game. Whether you agree with them or not, I know a lot of people don't, but a lot of people do. I personally do. I'd like Blue Co out, but I know they're not going anywhere. But it's nice to let them know exactly what a majority of Chelsea fans think about them. Obviously singing Roman Abramovich's name, and why not, that's what I say. I've always been for freedom of expression, so I'm not going to get on anyone's back because they've got views whether I agree with them or not. So well done them. It was good to see. The spirit of protestation is alive. How about that for a Sunday morning? Okay, the actual game itself. Well, if it hadn't been for Sanchez, if it hadn't been for a couple of great blocks from Chalobah and Caicedo, that game, well, that miss from Garnacho at the other end, that game could have been 6 or 7-3 really. We didn't we didn't create a lot. We created 6 shots in the whole game against Brentford. But I'm going to be positive today. It's just a great 3 points. I just hope that our luck doesn't run out, because to me those players didn't know, like they looked, that they were what they were actually meant to be doing. They didn't look as if they knew the style. I mean, they're going back presumably to a new style. What that style is, I can't see at the moment. Obviously it's play it out from the back, and from what I saw yesterday, play it out really slowly from the back. I'm as lost as probably some of you are. But yeah, luckily Brentford, I don't know, it must have been the Stevie Wonder 11 that were playing up front for them, because some of those misses, that guy that hit the post, the guy that put it wide when it was easier to hit the target. Couple of great saves, as I say, from Sanchez, who was dominant in the air, and his distribution was good yesterday. Couple of his passes got picked off, but that's the way he's been told to play. That's it. So it was awful to watch. I thought it was awful to watch. They certainly put a shift in, most of them. And João Pedro, that's the biggest amount of effort. It was a great goal, but the biggest amount of effort I've seen him put in for a while. So that's one thing we can take out of it. None of them look like they're enjoying their football, and Cole Palmer's a worry. So I know if I was a talented footballer, and I know he's off form, he's coming back from an injury, and to me it looks like he's struggling anyway. But he has these 10 minutes in the second half where you can see the player that we all know is there. He's just not playing with the same sort of enjoyment factor in his face and his actions. I don't know if you noticed, he didn't really celebrate that brilliant penalty that he took. That was one of the positives from yesterday. People were shouting for him to be taken off. I'm glad they didn't, because when anyone else takes a penalty, whereas Cole, even off form, even without the confidence he normally has, I was pretty sure that was going to be a goal, and whack, what a penalty that was. So yeah, the 2 goals yesterday, I thought Enzo Fernandez put a proper shift in. A lot of them did. It's just they didn't look like they knew what they were doing. There didn't seem to be any structure behind what they were doing. I suppose that's what playing Lego, allegedly, during the week does for you. Only get 6 shots on Brentford's goal, but if you want to build a Lego car, we're the team. So yeah, I'm not going to go on today. It was a pretty poor performance. Lots of effort, but quality, particularly in the last third, hardly any at all. Okay, so let's score him. Sanchez gets a 9, and he's my Chelsea man of the match. In front of them on the right, Reece James gets a 7. Tosin played well yesterday. Tosin and Chalobah were a real unit yesterday. Chalobah gets a 7.5. Tosin gets a 7.5. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to give James a 7.5 as well. Defence earned their corn yesterday. They rode their luck, but a good all-round effort. Cucurella 7.5. In front of them, yeah, Enzo Fernandez gets a 7.5, bordering on 8 actually. No, he gets an 8. Caicedo gets an 8. In front of them, Garnacho, oh, that miss. But it wasn't just a miss. He seemed incapable of beating that winger, didn't he? And yet he just ended up running into him most of the time. I don't know what to make of Garnacho. In the week there, he's kept us in a tie that we shouldn't have been in. Yesterday, absolutely useless. Yesterday's performance, all I could score him on, and he gets a 3. Neto gets a 5. Cole Palmer gets a 5 because of that penalty. But his performance, by his own standards, probably warrants a 3. I just hope he's just not had enough, because if you are a good player and you've got players around you that, or you've got a manager that you haven't got faith in, it must be so tempting to think, you know what, I'll get paid well at Real Madrid, or I'll get paid well at Barcelona or PSG, who are sniffing round him, and Enzo Fernandez, and double your money and run. It's got to be, isn't it? I hope that's not the case. I hope we're all reading too much into it. And up front, João Pedro, who gets a 7.5 yesterday. I like the effort he put in, and not often I can say that about João Pedro. Even got back defending. And that's what I will say about Cole Palmer. He was back defending as well at times when their backs were against the wall. João Pedro, a couple of really important defensive headers. And the other thing I'd say about that game, they've got us. Even if we give away a penalty, the referees have got to do something about this stupidity from set pieces. It's just a wrestling match. It's WWF. It's not football, is it? It's just stupidity. I hate seeing it. And as I say, even if we have to give away a penalty to put a message out there, then so be it. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And that's it. I can't say much more, can I really? The manager, do I score him? I'm not going to. I don't want to be negative. And we got 3 points. That post-match press conference when he thought we'd played well. No, not going to comment. I want to keep this positive. So that's us. I shall speak to you in the week after our next game. Please let me know what you thought about yesterday. Leave your notes in the comments. And by the way, Delap done all right when he come on. Straight on that mistake by the goalkeeper, really sharp, where we won the penalty. So that's good to see as well. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and like the video. Speak to you soon. Up to Chelsea.
The bridge in '72, where legends played in royal